Hey guys, welcome back. In this lecture, I just want to show you another more of a complex example of a third order polynomial. Okay, so from our last lecture, px is equals to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d, right? And I mentioned that you need to look at two numbers, the number a and the number d, right? So number a shows you what are the potential factors, right? Potential factors. And D tells you what are the triling numbers that you need to substitute in order to find Px is equal to 0. Okay? Now, in this case, we have the 24. So A is equals to 24. Okay, so 24 is made up of uh, well, 2, 3, and 4, right? So the potential factors, when we factorize this, comes as follows. Okay, so px is either equals to 24x plus k1, and then x plus k2, and then x plus k3. Okay, what is the next one? We could have 6 plus k1, and then 4x plus k2, and then x plus k3. Yeah, and then what is the next one? 8x plus k1, and then we have 3x plus k2, and then we have x plus k3. Okay, I have a couple here, and then I have 12x plus k1, and then 2x plus k2. Oh, and then we have x plus k3. Okay, and last one we have 2x plus k1, 3x plus k2, and then 4x plus k3. Okay, now normally what you need to do is that, okay, what is my value of d now? So my d is equals to 9. So what is the factor of 9? I have 1, 3, and 9, right? So normally what you need to do is that you simply put in, okay, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, 3, or plus or minus 9, and then expect that either one of them will give you a 0, right? Well, in this case it doesn't. Okay, and the reason why is because of your value a there. And when you simply do this, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 9 into px, and that doesn't give you a 0, tells you that these roots here, this line, this line, this line, and this line cannot be your possible factors, because this result indicates that in order to have, if there are real roots, then these will show as the whole numbers. Yeah, because you just simply put in plus or minus 1, plus or minus, say for example 3 or something, then x will be plus or minus 1, x will be plus or minus 9, and you put that in here. However, that's not the case, right? Because it doesn't give you a 0. So these can't be your factors now. So the only possible factors is this one, is this line. Okay, so I've found that previously that p, if I put in 1 over 3, will give you a 0. Okay, so that means I've basically I've chosen this factor here to put in my trailing number. Okay, I basically put this, so 3x plus k2. Okay, that's my potential factor. What is my trailing numbers? Okay, my trailing numbers are 1, 3, and 9. Okay, so if I put in a negative 1, so if k2 is equals to negative 1, k2 equals to negative 1, then my trailing number is going to be 1 over 3. Yeah, so I found that 1 over 3 does indeed give me a 0. So therefore, x minus a third, sorry, is my factor. So this is my factor. How did I get my factor? I basically put in these numbers here, into my potential factors. Okay, now in this case I've put in what? I've put in -1 into this specific factor, and I tested that x value. Okay, that x value is 1 over 3, and that so happens to give me a factor because it gives me a 0. Okay guys, so this one I can simply write that as 3x plus minus 1. Okay, so now I need to do the long division to find the quadratic function. Okay, so 3x minus 1 into my original function, which is 24x cubed minus 64x squared plus 45x minus 9. Okay, minus 9. So 8 times 3 is 24. 24x squared equals to 24x cubed minus 8. Yeah. Now remember, everything is minus here. Okay, so that will give me a 0. So 62 plus 8, that will be negative 54x squared. And then again, I drop this down. So it's plus 48. Oh, sorry, 45x. 45x. Okay, so minus 18. 3 times 18 is 54. So that will be 54, negative 54, and then plus 18. So that will be 50. Oh, that 50 negative 54 minus negative 54, that will give me a 0. 45 minus 18, that will give me a 27 minus 9. Okay, so that conveniently gives me 9, and then that's 27 minus 9, gives me 0. Okay, so essentially what I've done here is here's my original formula: 24x cubed minus 62x squared plus 45x minus 9. So basically split that into 3x minus 1, and I've split that into 8x squared minus 18x plus 9. Okay, so using the complete the square method, I can find the remaining factors. Okay, so let's get started. So I need to complete the square for 8x squared minus 18x plus 9. Okay, remember we have to get rid of the 8, so that will be x squared minus 18 over 8 plus 9 over 8. Now this can be 9 and 4, 9 and 4. So therefore x squared plus minus 9 over 4 plus 9 over 8 gives me 0. Okay, so complete the square for this term. That'll be x minus 9 over 8 square plus 9 over 8 minus 81 over 64 equals to 0. Okay, and this turns out to be negative 9 over 64. Okay, so we took that to the other side and then square root that. That will be like that. 3 over 8. Oh, running out of space. So therefore x is equals to 3 over 2, or x is equals to 3 over 4. Okay guys, so that's how you solve a cubic function if your a value can split into three possible numbers. Okay, and just to recap, when you put in your these trailing numbers here, so these trailing numbers into your original px, and if that doesn't give you a 0, that tells you that your roots must not be a whole number. Can you see in my final roots, they are not whole numbers, right? They're fractions. They're fractions. Okay, so that tells you that these can't be these ones here can't be within can't be inside of your three factors. Okay, so the only possible solution or the only possible option you have is this one. Okay, so what I did was I put any number inside of any of these factors, and you just make x the subject, like here, and then you just make x the subject, and then you put into your px. Okay, you put it into your px. If that gives you a 0, okay, good, that is your factor. So basically this is your factor. Okay, and I've turned it into this so I can make division a lot easier for me. So I'll do that long division, and out comes my quotient. Okay, so from a quotient, this would be, oh, I should write this down. So this would be x minus 3 over 2, and this is x minus 3 over 4. Okay, so I'll split this into two factors now. Using what? Using complete the square method. Complete the square method. Okay, guys, I hope you guys understand. And if you don't, feel free to ask me any questions on the discussion board, and I'll be happy to assist you. Okay, hope you guys enjoy the lecture, and I'll see you guys in the next recording.